How to write Facebook ads. So today we're going to talk about Facebook ads, right? So when you write Facebook ads, there are more things that you have to look out for. So there are specific guidelines to follow. So if you don't follow these guidelines, the Facebook guidelines, your ads will never be approved. And even worse, you may end up having your ad account shut down. You wouldn't want that to happen to you, right? So many businesses out there, many copywriters out there, right, they do not know how to write and design Facebook compliant ads. They do not understand, what works on their sales letter, what works on their landing pages. It converts very well, right? It performs very above expectation, but they do not work in Facebook ads. So today we are going to talk about the three don'ts when it comes to writing Facebook ads. And number one, do not imply a persona of certain attributes to the readers. So what I mean is don't give the reader some labels. I don't imply the readers that they are certain types of people, certain categories of people. So your ads should not imply like race, should not imply age, religion, gender, medical condition, or even certain categories. So you cannot assume the readers to have certain kind of characteristics. So for example, right, for a Facebook ad, how poor people like you can make money, can make $300 more every day. So can you see how this ad can be very offensive to certain people or to most people, right? Such ads will never be approved on Facebook. So the right way to say that, is to it will be something like this, like how poor people can make $300 more every day. So can you see the difference? So it's not pointing fingers, it's not implying on the readers or someone else that they are poor people. So for another example, right, it can be as very subtle as how other single moms can run their businesses at home. Seems to be okay, but no, not compliant, because the word other implies that the reader is also a single mom. So you have to be very careful. So if you remove the word other, then the ads become compliant. How single moms can run their businesses at home. So can you see the difference? And can you see how just one word itself can make all the difference? So never imply any attributes to your readers. Never ever give them labels. Don't categorize them. And number two, don't include too much text in the picture. As we know, ads with photos convert so much better. So however, you should not include too much text. You cannot include a lot of text in the image itself. And there are many reasons why you cannot do that. And there are very good reasons for it. So first is that images with less text tends to perform better on social media platforms. So it's very simple to understand, right? People will tend to scroll away ads. And when they go to their news feed, right, they will just scroll away. Right? If your ad looks like an ad, right, with text, pictures, right, anyone will see that, oh, this is an ad, they will scroll away. And the second reason is about the whole user experience, right? So can you imagine that as you scroll through a news feed and you are bombarded with a lot of this bold text, how do you feel? It can be very, very, very frustrating and very irritating, right? And Facebook wants to give their users positive experience. So too much text is a big no-no on Facebook, and your ad will never be approved. Number three, do not make outrageous claims in your Facebook ad. So I know how certain outrageous headlines, some bold headlines can be used to grab attention, and it can be used to motivate readers to open up the email to read those emails, right? They perform very well in sales letter, but they are not acceptable on the Facebook platform. So you cannot say, oh, how you can make $1 million in 10 days. And you cannot say, how to lose 20 kilograms in 3 days. So all these claims are outrageous and Facebook doesn't like it. So it is most likely to be fake news. So it does not add to the overall user experience, right? The overall Facebook experience. So avoid making such claims. Use other headlines that are more realistic, more believable. Right? Use other ways to grab attention. And you can save this tactic somewhere else in your sales letter or your web page or wherever else, right? So there you go, three don'ts when you come to writing Facebook ads. So it's actually very simple to follow. If you want your ads to run, if you want to feature your ads to more people, you want Facebook to help you to reach out to more people, you need to think in their shoes. Does your ad adds to the overall positive user experience? Right? Is it a happy ad with a lot of smiling faces of people in your image? Is it entertaining? If it does, I'm sure that they will feature more about your ad. And it also applies across the other online platforms today. So like Instagram, very obviously, YouTube and Google too, they all have similar rules and similar guidelines that you have to follow. So when it comes to social media ads, keep these don'ts in mind. These three don'ts, very important. Make sure that your ads are always compliant before you post. Right? If your ads are found to be not compliant, they will not be approved, and you may get banned to using the ads in that platform. Right? So if you enjoy what I have shared and if you find this video useful, right, give this video a thumbs up so that I know that I can do more of such video for you. And if you have any questions, comment below. Click on the subscribe button if you have not done so. Every week I upload new videos like this just for you. And if your question is good, I will make a video on your question. So check out my website too for more articles, more guidelines, more checklists to help you scale your business, do better marketing. And if you want to do business with me, you need some copywriting, you need some YouTube advice, right? Go to my website, fill in the form. I will get in touch with you very shortly.